Yep.
Thumbs up.
Woo! Hello, we're back, everybody. So, where last we left, or sorry, I forgot, we're not on break anymore. It's just the time of day, you know? Daylight savings ruined everything. Anyways, welcome everybody. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, all of that fun jazz. If you're interested in joining any of our campaigns, we do have open slots available. We have an open slot available in the Tuesday early campaign, and now in the Tuesday evening campaign, we also have a slot. So, if you are interested, be sure to reach out and let me know. Now, without further ado, give us that recap, Damson.
Last time we boarded a boat. To be more specific, last time we finished up some activities within the city, having with um Victoria, aka Ada, aka the player needs to change his display name.
Oh yeah.
uh, Having found three options for us to take. And we chose the option that was a vessel that's a salvage vessel that would be less conspicuous, allowing us to traverse the waters and make weird stops if necessary. It's like, oh, it's a salvage vessel. Of course, they're doing some salvaging stuff. Led by a blind captain who was blind from, I believe, seeing an eclipse, or was it something that they shouldn't have seen? It was some kind of bright light, if I remember correctly.
They believe it is a gift from the gods when they were staring at the sun.
Correct, that's what it was. A gift from the gods from staring at the sun. Certified low IQ moment. So far, most of the voyage has been fairly peaceful, except for just before just recently, when a purple fog rolled in, and those who were keen on Arcana realized that this is fog that is associated with necromancy, as the boat was attacked by undead fish people thingies?
Drowned individuals and a banshee.
Drowned individuals in a banshee. I couldn't remember if they had fish spits or not. That's why I was assuming they did.
Hmm.
The drowned individuals wielded rusted swords, and the banshees were immune to the light of the staff that we found at session 2 that repelled unsentient undead, though the drowned individuals were affected. It's the first time we've come across a situation where that light did not work. We made it out of the combat, all of us mostly intact. Some of us did get hit, but for the most part, it seems that we are safe at the moment as we're catching our breaths from this escapade.
Now, the air still tastes of steel and ozone when the captain finally exhales. The fog that has swallowed your ship is thinning now, retreating in slow, curling ribbons that vanish against the lake's surface. The last of the undead corpses begins to drift away behind the drowned star, faces pale and glossy beneath the water. Captain Tight-Eyes stands at the bow, wiping brine from his jaw with a torn sleeve. The battle was not just against all of you, but with he and some of the crew as well. He stares at the horizon for a long while, then turns, voice low enough that you almost have to lean in to hear. You weren't supposed to see that. Most don't. Most go their whole lives thinking the near's just water and wind. Even sailors never engage that more than once. He glances back towards the fog, where it lingers in slow coils, stubborn, unnatural. His fingers tighten on the railing. There's a place out there. Moves when it please. Some call it the Isle of Veils. Others the Drifting Hold. Old sailors say it's got a castle on its back, half sunken and full of bells that toll under the waves. You'll see its light before you see its shape. Lanterns floating on fog like a fleet that forgot how to die.
Interesting. I don't suppose there's any rumors of treasures out there as well, right?
Only the treasure of death. Of course, many have tried to find the Isle of Veils, but no one has ever come back with a story or tale. Only fear, fright, and death.
Hey, Sylph, what's that on your arm?
'Tis but a flesh wound, Sylph, if you look at it.
Well, it's fur.
Why is it blue?
I actually do not know.
I'm sorry, but is that relevant somehow to this?
Above board, wasn't he stricken by some sort of plague or something last session?
Out of character, in character, not a single person is aware.
Oh,
Until
it's
it
not
begins
obvious, like
manifesting. Nope. He was struck.
Okay.
He was
My
struck
bad.
with a blade with blue on it, but I mean, undead, glowy swords. You know,
Okay, so he doesn't have like some sort of blue glue on.
it'll
on him or
manifest
anything.
when it manifests. We'll get there.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yep.
Well,
How's your arm? Is it feeling better?
Yeah, it feels fine.
So, so I suppose this castle is what caused this fog and creatures to come out.
The isle wakes through the waters. You know it is nearby when the fog begins sifting in. My first mate was supposed to keep me aware, Holin. I didn't notice it any sooner than anyone else.
right. Well, let's put our heads together a little bit here. Let's think. So these creatures were undead. But I couldn't help but notice that they didn't seem affected by the light of your staff, Damson.
Yeah, the banshee. At least I think that's what they're called. The screeching ones. That one could just enter in. I didn't notice the other ones trying to get in, but when you shoved them in, they were in.
All right, so let's surmise that these banshees actually possess some sort of consciousness then, sentience. Isn't that how the staff is meant to work? That it repels the non-sentient ones, right?
Yes.
All right, so and banshees are more like ghosts, right?
Wraiths.
Whalers. Not the kind with the animals.
So if this, well, I mean, there are many tales in the world about haunted places and cursed locations. This seems like, well, it's clearly one of them. But we don't know if these undead creatures have been summoned or created by someone, or if it's simply a matter of a haunting of sorts.
Captain, do any of your men need aid? They were in the battle.
We managed to hold ourselves up. We're awfully good at being careful and cautious.
Okay,
He
that's good to hear.
shows himself, and he has like a wound across his arm. I'll be fine.
All right. Well, I think this bears some looking into if we can afford the slight detour. I mean, I'm at least curious about what this whole thing is.
But don't you have a plan set up to sneak in to the?
Well, yes, but we
Sneak
can
where?
afford. It's that was just a slight misformulation. We're being transported. It doesn't matter. I think we should look into it. If we can somehow lift this curse, well, I'm at least assuming it's some sort of curse haunting thing. Then we might be able to, take control of that isle.
And if it's a summoning,
Go on.
that might be interesting as well.
Yes.
I mean, I'm all for slaying whatever is in a creepy castle in the ocean, but wouldn't this be too much of a delay to what's
No,
happening?
I think it's I think it's fine. I think it's
Yeah, I mean, we do have a schedule somewhat, but it does allow for some discrepancy. We're not awfully in a hurry.
perhaps the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6. 6 of us should go below deck and have a drink, play some cards or something.
Well, I mean, we also couldn't ask for the captain and his crew to put themselves in
Well, so
danger, right?
yes, let's go below deck.
You all want some privacy, understood.
Right.
Here's the keys to my quarters.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we'll go below deck. And I will ritually cast. Let me make sure it still does what I think it used to do. Lehman's tiny hut. It can make it so people can't hear us, right?
Yes.
Anyone remember?
Does
So
it
we'll go
work-
down.
Does it
go
work on a
into-
moving boat?
Yes.
Okay.
Because the bow is a fixed plane still.
Okay.
I'll go ashore for the time being, but no exploitation.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get.
I know. You're good.
Yeah, yeah.
And the hut comes up. Please, let's go inside.
All right.
And once we're inside, this is will keep us away from prying ears. I don't think it's good for the captain or other crew to know too much of our future business.
Right. That's. Yeah, that's very good.
Oh, I thought they were aware.
No. They're simply transporting us to the place where we're being smuggled by some others later.
Oh, okay.
So back to the undead and this island. I am for the potential for going to investigate further. Anything undead is not natural, and it should be dealt with.
Agreed.
I mean, if the captain and the crew are okay with taking us there, then I don't mind.
As long as they keep the meter running. Don't leave us.
Right.
Yes, I will have to ask the captain, but I believe it'd be okay because it would make their future travels safer if we're able to solve it.
Right. And I also think the captain would appreciate having some answers about this place.
There also might be some ships near there to salvage.
That's very true. It could also, if we manage to clear it, or at least make this haunted island hospitable, it could very well be used as a base of operations.
Yes, like a... Go ahead.
In a floating, creepy castle in the middle of the water?
Well, I mean, it can be. I mean, I'm sure it requires some work on it. It's a fixer-upper, as it
To me, it honestly sounds like some dark magic.
Well, then we should put a stop to it.
Exactly.
And Mr. Amazing has just a little bit of drool in the corner of his lip as he wipes it off.
And if nothing else, it would also be good to at least ascertain whether or not there are someone who's trying to actively work against us, or if this was just some fluke, a random encounter, if you will.
I mean, as long as you're aware that this possibly does derail your plan to sneak into that city.
Right. Well, it's I'm not suggesting we spend a full week or anything. I'm aware that things might happen that would potentially derail our plans a little bit. But
Well, I mean, it's your plan, so if you're okay with it being derailed, I'm okay. I don't mind.
right. Well, I think it's worth taking the risk.
And I believe we don't have a specific time. It was more given about a month's journey, and sometimes journeys take a little bit long, a little bit quicker.
Yes, we don't have a specific date we need to be there, but they did say a month from now, about, was it 2 weeks ago?
They said 6 weeks from now. 2 weeks.
Oh, yes, that's true. Yep.
You absolutely, time-wise, have time for one detour.
Right.
Of a substantial nature. Not like, oh no, we took a shit. Like,
Right.
an actual detour. Like,
Excuse me while I go check the tires.
yeah.
And, I mean, anything we do bears the risk of dying anyway, so...
I would prefer not to die.
Yes, me too.
If we are to die, at least someone should know about it, so our legends live on.
Right. And who better to spread the tale than a bunch of sailors?
Us?
Good point.
Right, well, I just in case we die, I mean.
If we die, I hope we're not the ones spreading the tale, because that means that we've joined the undead.
Well, I mean, that's one way to spread your legend, I suppose.
Hey, have you heard about me? What?
Let me tell you all about it before I eat you.
The vampire?
Maybe. Or zombie.
All right. So you all wish to continue over to the Isle of the Vale?
Yes.
Right.
And while we're down here talking, I'll pass out some cards. We'll play some cards or something. Just
Sure,
as
sure,
we're-
sure. Who's going to ask the captain?
I'll speak with the captain.
I'll go along with.
So, Captain Tie-Dyes,
Captain Titty.
Nope, disadvantage on initiative. Continue.
we've we've spoken a bit about this this island. I mean, we would like the opportunity to investigate it a little bit, and we were kind of hoping that you might be willing to assist us. And I think if, because well, not to brag, but we are a rather competent group of individuals. And if we are able to at least clear this source of undead festering these waters, then that would be good for you and your crew as well, right? And there might be some good salvage to be had there as well.
No, of course, before a final decision is made, we would like to know any further tales of the Isle of the Vale, along with how long it's been around these waters.
He'll look at the two of you. One of you rolls persuasion with advantage, or both of you roll.
I'll roll with advantage. If Victoria's fine with that.
Sure, I do have a very good persuasion and minimum of 18, though, just saying.
Look at you over there.
Why don't you both roll?
How about you both roll? Let's go with that.
we'll
That's
both
an
roll.
option. Ada gets an 18. Damn.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And 18. Nice. So, he seems to listen to the two of you, and I suppose there be a little bit of information I can give you about this, and if you are looking to free the near of the isle, then it could help. Though you really only run into it once or twice in your entire life, so statistically speaking, I should never see it again.
But I mean, you, statistically speaking, you also have a greater chance of seeing it often since you are traveling these waters. For us to see it, seeing as we are just traveling now, it's much of more of an exclusive opportunity, I think.
So, the isle drifts. It moves with the mist, pulled by some sunken giant or drowned god. Nobody quite knows. There's a castle on it. No, a fortress. Its bells ring under the water when it moves. No compass seems to work when you are nearing it. Even the stars seem wrong. Ships circle for hours before finding it. For that part, one of you could roll me an Arcana check.
Sure.
One of the more terrifying things about it is, anyone who dies there walks again in the fog, guarding the castle gates and drowning others to join its militia. It is
Ever-growing army of the undead.
It is said that a queen sleeps there, dreaming of her drowned court, and the fog comes out only when she wakens. We believe this is not from our world. It is a fragment from another world altogether, drifting through the veil between life and death. You see, centuries ago, Castle Rylor was built by an order of Nerandese scholars who worshipped Bakab and sought to study the boundary between life and death. When their leader, their regent, died during an experiment, the island was drawn halfway to the land of the dead. Religion check if either of you are ignore proficiency, just roll. Now it drifts across the near div, like a ghost ship, but island, phasing in and out, every so often finding new prey to join it. So let's start with that Arcana check. The compass thing seems too specific for it just to be a rumor. However, you know that certain things with enough magical pull or magnetism about them disrupt spells and certain effects that try to produce things that are more flimsy, like divination. And compasses are objects that innately have a affinity for divination, sensing direction. So it could just be a powerful magic source there that disrupts it. Not necessarily anything like the stars are wrong, you know. And as for the religion check, 14 is what you rolled?
Yep.
Okay. For the religion check, there are stories that you were taught about the Narandese. They're not from your world, and they left quite an impression centuries ago from their magical experimentations. If they had crossed over into the land of the dead, that means whatever they were trying to achieve, they were trying to go to the Shadowfell. And whatever this place is, has something... Whatever's going wrong with that has something to do with that. Shadowfell is undead. I can't be more specific than that on a 14.
Yeah, fair enough. Just to clear one thing up. Are you saying Nyrondese?
Yeah, Nyrondese, not Nirandese.
Because Nyrond is where Ada is from.
Yes, the Nyrondese were the people that came to the world from a foreign location long-ass time ago.
Oh, okay.
The Faerun... Nyrond is the location, your home. Your people are native to this world. But Nyrandese were very, very old, long time ago. Like generations and generations ago. People came through with a lot of magic from Faerun. Your character isn't aware of Faerun, but that's where it's based out of. Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, because I was thinking maybe you meant to say Netherese.
Nope, Nyrondese.
Okay.
Oh!
Yeah.
You're right. Netherese, yeah.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yep, you're right. You are right. That is what I was, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just clearing that up. All right. Right, interesting. So, it's sort of probably connected to the Shadowfell, then.
The Shadow of what?
Shadowfell. It's a different plane of existence. Where shadows rule rather than light.
Interesting. But yes, if you all wish for us to go there and drop you off and pick you up sometime later, I'd be willing to do so if you can leave that lantern with me and the crew. I saw what it did. Protect you from their ire.
How can you see it if you're blind?
My first mate told me he's my eyes.
Right.
You mean the one that didn't see the fog approaching?
You know what? Don't be disrespecting me, first mate. I like you enough to do this for now, but that can quickly change if you start being a smartass.
Right, that's fair. Hmm.
Persuasion rolls can be nullified based on roleplay.
Yeah. I will say that I think our chances of success are greatly increased if we have the staff.
And our chances of dying are greatly increased if we don't.
Yes, that's fair. I mean, there's pros and cons for everything.
And if we die, you remain here.
That's also a very fair point.
Yeah, I get the stick.
Just don't break it. And I mean, it's Dempson's. Anyway, so it's up to you, I guess.
I'll be sure that only me and my first mate hold it.
Fine.
Damson?
Fine, but you have to polish it every hour. Otherwise, it will tarnish.
Every hour.
That seems a bit excessive. What about every 3?
Every 2.
Fine, but then one more person's going to be handling it. I'm appointing you the polisher. He points at a random crewmate who's currently pulling up rope. What? Just...
Very well.
All right, then let us go. During this conversation, Sylph, you lean against the rail to catch your breath. The lake wind cold and wet against your fur. For a while, the silence feels like peace. The fight is over. The mists are gone. But then you notice something wrong. Not with the ship, but with you. It starts as a prickle at the edge of your fingers, like frostbite or pins and needles after too long in the cold. Then when you look down, you see that wound that was healed up. The skin along your wrist has gone faintly pale. Not white, but bluish. You begin to see your veins beneath are swelling up against the surface. You rub it and the skin feels thick, waxy.
They reach into the pack and just bring out some bandages and wrap it around the hand for now.
As you're wrapping it up, you feel the first boil form under the bandage. It rises slowly from beneath the skin, a round, glossy bulge with veins of bright cobalt pulsing through it. The pressure underneath it aches, not sharp, but burning. Deep inside, as though something inside you is trying to push its way out. Then you feel a second, and a third, forming in clusters up the arm along the jawline, beginning to become seen as well. Every throb seems to match your heartbeat.
They're unsure what to do. They just hold on tight and endure.
Okay. Flittish, Mr. Amazing, Sophus. The three of you can roll me perception checks to see if you notice anything.
8.
Stands to reason Sophist notices. You look over at Sylph, and there's that new wrap around their arm and their wound that they just put on. And you see them gripping the banister with a little bit more grip than usually you would use just for relaxing.
Would this be out of the ordinary?
It's enough for you to take note of it.
Oh, okay. Well, she'll go over and she was like, "Hey, I thought your arm was okay. Is it still hurting?"
A bit. But I'm not too bothered by it.
Okay.
I forgot I'm supposed to have advantage on visual perception.
Oh, go for it.
Nope, same number.
So this castle is I mean, if it's this legendary around here, if we, slay whatever in it, our legend will definitely grow.
I don't fully understand the youth wanting to throw their life away, but so be it. And no one asked for my opinion, so I didn't speak up.
Well, what is your opinion?
It doesn't matter. A decision was made. I shall follow through.
I mean, even if it doesn't matter, I'd still like to hear it.
I don't see this boding well.
You have a bad feeling.
No. Just pattern recognition.
And what do you recognize?
Death.
Yeah, I don't like anything to do with that either. But I mean, it seems like the one that you're, betrothed to and all that was keen on it. Though I guess she should have asked your opinion, right?
Eh.
Does that happen often?
I don't really take count to those matters. Life is far too long to begrudge those matters. And it's not about me. This is their story.
Well, it's our story too.
I don't see much myself a part of it.
Then why did you promise yourself to her?
To protect her.
But why, if you don't feel that you are tied to what's going on at all?
Because it doesn't matter about emotions.
Well, I think you should voice your opinion.
Well, thank you.
Of course, Aston.
As the two of you are having this conversation, Flittish, you notice one of the crewmen who's currently mopping up the excess guts of the individuals that were destroyed, the undead. And as they are mopping it all up, they seem to be wiping their brow very consistently.
Is it especially warm out?
Oh no, it's chilly. It's crisp evening air.
I will watch them very closely. I'll move closer to them and see, do they appear to have taken ill, or are they just working that hard that they're working up a sweat?
When you approach over towards them, you see that there is a slice mark over their shirt that they kind of like rolled up the sleeve in order to like, tighten it up and keep it firm. Old sailor's trick before they knew about things like dysentery. And when you notice that, you also notice there's like a line of veins from underneath their shirt up their neck that is turned pale blue. And they seem to be feverish, sweaty.
It looks like you've been injured. Let me see if I can help with that.
Injured? What are you talking? And he collapses on the spot. Everybody instantly becomes aware of the sailor that collapses on the top of the deck.
I'll rush over to him and attempt, knowing that this is probably not going to work, I'm going to attempt to cure wounds.
Okay. You give them the cure wounds, and they do become more cognizant. As their eyes open, you see there's the blue veins moving through them as well. Oh, what'd you say? Sorry about that. I'm a little dizzy. Must be the blood loss.
What's that on your arm?
Flesh wound. I got sliced a little bit by one of those things. It's not a big deal.
Is this while Damson and I are speaking with the captain still?
This is directly after, so all of you are aware of the collapsed man.
All right. I'll walk over as well.
Yeah, I'm heading over.
Sophus will go get the captain.
Oh, he'll come running up as well. With the two of them.
Seems your man is sick.
I'm going to rip open the sleeve of the shirt to see what's underneath.
Whoa, what are you? And you look and you see boils around the wound. Blue, pale boils. Ada, medicine check, please. Proficiency in alchemist gives you advantage. Sorry. Alchemist, medicine. You have advantage.
Yep. 27.
Ada. This is blue rot. And your first reaction is anybody who doesn't know medicine should not be near somebody with that immediately.
Everyone step back.
Okay.
And I'll point to the sailor and just stay there. Did anyone else has anyone else been feeling feverish or itching after taking a wound?
They lift
Not-
their paw.
All right. I'm sorry, but we'll need to temporarily quarantine the two of you. Just and everyone else, just don't get too close. It's something called blue rot. Hang on, let me think.
So, what you are aware of for blue rot is it is a disease that targets humanoids. While afflicted with blue rot, a victim grows grotesque blue boils on their face, on their backs, and near the wound mark that they get it. It can only be carried by undead, and victims most often acquire it through wounds caused by the undead. There are some other niche situations. Usually it takes a few hours for it, because you rolled a 27, a few hours for it to become manifested on an individual and start affecting them. The more constitute the individual is, the less it'll affect them initially, but it will slowly destroy their ability to say proper sentences, their ability to withstand it, and inevitably kill them unless it is treated properly. Luckily, Ada, you know the treatment process.
Okay, so, all right. I do know what to do about it, thankfully. It's going to take a little bit of time, though, but it's not overly complicated. I think. If I recall correctly. Maybe.
You can do it. Not reliably, but you can do it.
All right.
Then that takes first precedent. The Isle of the Veil will wait until after this is dealt with. I'm not. Sylph's health and the health of the sailor take more pressing concerns than treasure lust.
Yes.
And let me help
So
you
it-
get them to my quarters. And the captain starts moving towards the two of them.
So if we're gonna be going to this castle that's filled
Captain,
with
stay
these
back.
things, do we have a way of preventing this disease?
We'll get to that. Let's deal with this matter first and foremost. And yes, Captain, don't get too close. See, this can be contagious if you get close to the boils and they burst. You can still walk by yourself, right? So just let him guide you there instead.
Very well. Feel free to use my bed for treating them. Burn the linens after, please.
Yes, I plan on doing that.
What do you need for our assistance at all?
Well, I need some, we need some boiled wine. And, well, fresh linens. I've got the necessary surgical applications. And I do have some of that ointment I made still, so that might be very helpful, actually, for this. So I think we've got everything we need. It's just somewhat long process, but you're in good hands.
Sylph, you seem to be handling this disease far better than the sailor is. He's having trouble standing up to walk.
Need help, fellow?
How are you? This is very... He starts shaking his head. The slurring of the words is one of the things that shows off when it's taking a stronger foothold on somebody.
Ooh.
I'm a bit concerned about how quickly this is manifesting.
Yes, it's only been an hour. Anyways, take them. Whatever you need, just let us know.
All right.
Ada, you take the two of them over to the captain's quarters, getting them onto the bed, and you start adorning proper surgical gear. Things made out of sheep's stomachs, so that gloves made out of sheep's stomachs, so that it has no possibility of touching you. Taking rope and tying it and then folding over so that your clothes even will not be affected by it. And anything that does touch you, you know it is best that you just destroy it afterwards.
Right. And you'll also notice that Ada has a rather peculiar kind of mask, which kind of looks like a beak almost. And it smells a bit weird.
So,
Plague doctor.
No wonder she doesn't like cats. She's a bird person.
by the way, Sylph, I already rolled at the beginning of the session. Your charisma goes down by 1, and so does your constitution.
Okay.
This is temporary, so keep track of the true number. If either one of them hits 0... Luckily, however, you have a really high charisma, so... But you get the two of them into the bed, and you start to remove the shirt from the individuals. You know that it begins spreading, but it always spreads upwards. This is a disease that targets the brain more than anything else on an individual. So you don't have to worry about it spreading down. It spreads up. Looking at the sailor, his wound is a bit more grievous. And looking at Sylph, the wound seems to have been healed up fairly nicely, thanks to, I believe it was Flittish that healed you after the fight?
Yes.
But yes, looking at the circumstance, Ada, this is going to require your specific expertise to handle. And the sailor appears to be in much more dire straits.
Right.
There
So I'm
is going to be a requirement of a transfusion as well, while you remove the boils.
All right. I'm gonna ask at some point while we're doing preparations and stuff. I'll raise my voice and is anyone here related to this particular sailor? What's your name? Actually,
Charles.
what's his name?
Charles. Yeah, Charles is my brother.
Oh, good. I need your blood.
What?
Not all of it, just a little bit.
Is this necromancy?
No, it's medicine.
He looks
You
over.
have
Go on.
you have healthy blood.
Thanks.
He does not right now, and since the two of you are close family, your blood is well, familiar.
He'll look at the captain, and the captain will just nod, and he'll, yeah. He'll come over and, all right, what do you, And luckily, you have all of this equipment thanks to Flittish's disease.
Yep. So I need you to sit over there in that corner. This is going to take a little bit, and I do have your consent to drawing your blood, right?
If it'll help my brother, sure, yeah.
Yes, it will save his life. All right, so let me just get this needle, and I'll start doing a whole process that sort of looks a bit foreboding to anyone who's not familiar with it, but
Yes.
yeah.
So, you do need to keep the door closed just in case there's any random spurts of the disease. So, everybody else other than the brother are on the outside, unless you wish to risk potentially getting it.
Right. So I'll focus mainly on the sailor first and foremost, since he's doing worse and is probably on a shorter time frame. But I'll look at Sylph. And is there anyone, do you think, who would have compatibility with your blood? Sophis, maybe?
No.
That's going to make this a little bit more difficult. And you're not able to change into, say, a human?
No, because I'm not human.
Right. No, I keep thinking that you're able to control your form yourself, but you're not.
No, I can. I can change my shape, but it doesn't change what I am.
Well, there is actually some discussion about that. All right. Well, I'll. Yeah. Hopefully, some regular blood will still do for now. You're a unique creature.
The first check that you're going to have to make, Ada, is going to be a medicine check, tying into herbalism.
All right. I do have herbalism.
This is you setting up the proper syringes and getting the bloodline connected so that you can organically filter the blood. It is extremely pivotal that you do this properly, or else you may take some of the blue rot blood and put it in his brother if you do a mistake.
Right. So advantage because of herbalism?
That is correct.
25.
25. You managed to set all of this up very, very methodically. You have walked through this process in your head after helping Flittish with their disease from another world, and you've practiced it over and over and over again. And Sylph, as she is doing this, you notice that she seems to be mouthing out specific steps that she has to take as she is beginning to do it. And every movement is deliberate. Every single thing that she tests and checks, she double checks and triple checks as she is going through this process. For you, Sylph, this is the first time you have seen her without any sign of her nobility. It is her acting completely as a physician, as someone trying to help. There's no signs of her prestige. There's no signs of her believing she's better than others. There's only the signs of an individual helping someone else. It is a side of her you have never seen before. Now, as you have set that up, you have to remove the boils from the individual. This is going to be alchemist supplies, utilizing dexterity. Sleight of hand gives you advantage.
There we go. 19. Actually, I'm gonna re-roll that using my human determination thing. 28.
Okay, much better. You have to pull out some vials of acid in order to corrode and destroy the area around the wounds. Doing that allows you to surgically remove them from the individual, while the blood is at a steady pacing that you are counting out loud for the brother to keep doing the manual pumping to be sharing the blood and filling up a different canister with it instead, allowing the filtration to take place. As you are doing this, it is a very slow and methodical process. It takes the course of a couple of hours. Everyone outside, what are you doing?
Trying to think of how to assist Sylph, because with Ada's ask of someone related, it's like wondering what steps I can try to figure out to do to get Sylph blood, because she's unsure if she would be able to do it with like alter self. If I could make blood match that way, would that be like a
Medicine.
Arcana or method?
Medicine.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not the good ones, but here we go. 19.
So, from all of the stories you can recall reading growing up and speaking with Kat and learning everything that you can, there's one common denominator when it comes to Fey beings. And that is that they all have a kinship. Fey are otherworldly in nature. They're completely different than mortals of each dispositions. Even you, as a draconic individual, are still humanoid. Fey themselves are Fey, but all Fey are kindred. And if that's the case, somebody with a close Fey ancestry should be acceptable. A full-blooded elf. Someone who, is Fey in nature may be acceptable when you think about it. Humans, no. Goblins, yes. So you're looking for an elf who is very close to Fey ancestry, or a goblin. Those would be your best bets.
Dabs it with everyone else, like, okay. Knowing Sylph is going to need blood, from everything I can remember with my time with Cat and Sylph, our best bet would be to find someone with a close Fey ancestry, a goblin or a full-blooded elf. Turns to look at Sophis. You're muted.
Uh, she looks at me like, "What? My blood?"
You are a full-blooded elf, yes?
I assume so.
So, based on what I know, your blood might work for Sylph. I think the only other best bet would is if there was someone who here was actually Fey, which...
I mean, no, there's no one. Can't you guys just use magic or something?
No. Fey are fundamentally different creatures than myself or humanoids. We'll need someone who is closely related, and that is, as I said, Fey, full-blooded elves, or goblins. And I didn't, unless any of you is a goblin in disguise, looking at Mr. Amazing just for a brief moment. I think, unless there's any other, were there any other elves in the crew?
Half elf, but that's not.
No,
I mean, sure, I guess. If you want, we can try it.
that's my best theory. We'll probably want Victoria to confirm, just because she's the one doing it. Just to... It's what I know, but she's done this before for like Flittish and now the sailor, so she's more expert. Yeah, the only other thing I can think is if we could somehow summon a Fae that would be willing to do that.
I can summon a Fae. Whether or not they're willing to do it is another matter.
Okay, so
Well,
that's...
actually, wait. Let me double check that. Let me meditate on that for a moment.
Yes, find out if you can. If not, I
Make sure
can do it.
it's Fae, or is it a Fae spirit?
Well, then that... If it's a Fae itself, we can then also test to see if Sophis blood will work on that Fae before we do it on Sylph, or if we need to just get another Fae.
It's a Fae spirit.
It is a Fae spirit.
So it's not an actual... Okay.
They don't bleed.
They don't bleed yet.
Give me a second. I'll make it.
I mean,
Someone went dark.
It is still classified as a Fae.
Yes, but they are a Fey spirits. They do not bleed, and for this we are looking for blood.
Blood.
Okay.
Yep. How dare
So
you
then,
make me
yes.
bleed my own blood?
At the moment, then, Sophis, you are our best bet for a blood transfusion for Sylph.
All right.
So, while you get situated with that realization outside, back inside Ada, there's one last check you have to make, and this one's going to be a straight medicine. Make sure the individual is going to be stable, they're going to be okay, you can disconnect everything, and they just need rest.
All right. $29. Jeez.
Nice. You seem to have done this perfectly. You've checked them, you've checked again, you crossed all of your I's and dotted all of your T's.
I laugh.
Now you have to destroy the sheets and everything else, but the individual should be fine and should be removed from the room.
Right. So I'll knock on the door, and I'll also get the blood donor, his brother, to help him up, and I'll say, "All right, you can get closer to each other now, but and help him out.
Yeah.
Don't come back in the room."
Thank you. And you see the brother is a little wobbly because, I mean, he just had a blood taken, but
Yeah.
he'll be fine.
I'll give him a tap on the shoulder. You did good.
When you let the two of them out, you do need to catch your breath for a moment before getting in. This entire process has been like 4 hours.
Ooh.
All right, that's one down.
Long rest.
Oh, what'd you say, Sylph?
Long rest.
Over that course of time, however, Sylph, would you be so kind as to roll me another d4?
Yeah, sure. Come on high, come on high. Ooh, middle.
2. Your charisma and constitution decrease by that number.
Okie dokie.
So, Ada, you open up the door and release the two, well, the one patient and the blood donor. Take off your mask for a moment to catch your breath and wash yourself.
I hand her some juice.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to start treating Sylph now. There is the matter of blood. I think we don't have anyone who's really similar to Sylph.
I was thinking on it actually, and from what I know, I believe Sophis might be able to, given they're a full-blooded elf. Due to Fae being fundamentally different creatures, someone with Fae ancestry, the blood should be compatible, and based off what I can remember, it would either be a full-blooded elf or a goblin. Of course, you know this blood stuff more than I do, so if you have some way to test it before you transfuse Sylph, that would be ideal.
Right, well, it's not an ideal situation in any case, and testing it will take some time, and I'm not sure we have that time. At this point, yes, that is a reasonable assumption to make. I think it's not, as I said, ideal, but I'll trust your judgment on that. I know elves are more akin to Fae, at least, so it's closer than blood of anyone else here.
Yes, I even thought of if half-elves would work, but no, their blood is too diluted. Fae share a kinship.
Yes.
So that's why I believe Sophis's blood would work.
Yep, it's the best bet we have, at least.
What?
Right. Have you asked her?
Yes. What would happen if it isn't compatible?
Well, if it isn't compatible, it might make things worse, because I do need to drain Sylph's blood while injecting the fresh blood. So, well, it would mean that Sylph has less blood to fight against the disease.
And I'm guessing there's no way to clean the blood.
Not really. Well, I mean, there might be, but I don't have that on hand. At least not right now. Is Sylph nearby?
Yeah, they've been in the room the whole time.
All right. Sylph, are you willing to donate some of your blood
No, that's Sophis. Soph is the patient
Oh, Sophis. Yeah, sorry.
that you're making this crucial decision for.
Yes, you're going to
Sophis,
infuse
yeah.
Sophis with Sylph's blood.
We get it, Ada, Victoria, Lynn. Yes. We get it.
Lynn. I mean Jenny.
Yeah, give it time.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, good. Please step inside the room then, and yeah, we should cover your face as well. Well, not your whole face, just your nose and mouth.
I am trying to speak loud enough that Sylph can hear from inside the room as well, so that they can hear the plan.
Mm-hmm.
So that if they could think of anything that would be a halt to that they can speak up.
Yep.
Sylph, do you have any comments on any of this?
Yeah, they find it funny how everyone's just doing this without asking how they feel about this.
Yeah.
Once again.
We're trying to save you.
And you're free to speak up at any time.
Oh, wait, give them that permission. Remember.
Oh yeah,
I thought I did already.
do it again.
You're free to speak up at any time, Sylph, about what your thoughts are.
I do not want a blood transfusion. I don't want other people's blood in me. Let alone my blood outside of me. I find it rude that you've decided what my life will be without even asking me and saying you're saving me without even knowing a damn thing about my kind.
Well, do you want to die from this disease? Because that's
Just
the option.
take the boils off. I have health potions. Magic exists. Have you forgotten about that? I'm a magical creature.
I'm very well aware. But you're also subject to mundane diseases. And do you have some
This
way
isn't
of
a
curing
mundane
this?
disease. This is a magical disease.
Well, it's... Who's the disease expert here?
Who has more wisdom here?
Well, you don't act like it right now.
No.
Get out. I don't want your help.
Fair enough. It was good knowing you. I'll step out.
Hey,
Sophis is gonna walk up to Soph and is like, well, I thought you didn't get frustrated by these things.
I do not. The problem is people decide in my life.
Well, you should yell more often. It's nice to see.
No, thank you. It's impolite.
Dams is
Well.
going to... Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you finish. First. I thought you finished.
Oh. Well, I did say if there's any magic, but they kept saying about blood and stuff, so I don't know. But I mean, I'm sure you'll be able to beat this disease, right? She'll like push her on the tap self on the shoulder and be like, "You've already lived, way longer than me. Something like this isn't gonna take you out."
I find this as a challenge of endurance. I will beat it.
Yeah, it's a knightly endurance. Your will not be broken. I agree.
Exactly. I faced worse, lived worse. This is just a bump.
Well, is there anything you need from me?
Health potions.
Sure. She'll give her a health potion. Give him a health potion.
Why, thank you. I have 2 more within my bag. If there are any others, that will be great. If I get too low, I will just chug. I shall be prepared.
Okay, just let me know. I think, she was like, 5 more.
I think this is a great time for us to go ahead and go on break. We are back. everybody. So, where last we left off, Sylph was just given permission as a knight to express their feelings and to speak their thoughts freely and open-endedly. So now you can just, furthermore, do that. After expressing not wanting this disease to be removed, the party is split. On one hand, there is Sophis, there is Damson, and there is Sylph. On the other hand, Ada is walking out of the room, where Mr. Amazing and Flittish are nearby. We'll start with Damson and Sylph. As Damson, you said during break you wanted to say something.
Yeah. Damson's gonna look to Sylph. There's no like judgment in her eyes. Just kind of like, sorry, I didn't ask if you wanted the blood transfusion. I was too focused on trying to get you better than ask what your opinion was on it. And if you wanted it in the first place. We'll find a different way then, if that's what you want, or if you want to try to tough it out. You did say to Ada, if I remember correctly, just to remove the boils. If that's the case, I can try to heal you while the process is going on. Sorry for not thinking of what you wanted, and I was only thinking of what I wanted, which was you to be better. Was a bit greedy in that aspect.
It came from a good place. All of it did. I just feel having other people's blood within me, not to my liking.
Okay. Like, I understand. You want what's your blood to stay in you, from what you were saying, and now into Ada. She kind of looks awful.
Yeah, because I don't know where I've been. I don't want to infect other people with unknown problems.
Fair. I thought though that it was only going from one person to the other, but that doesn't matter. Maybe there's a way to. Do you know how prestidigitation can soil and clean things? Maybe there's something to do with that to get the disease out of you, because it's what, like dirty blood? Just clean it?
I truthfully do not know, and that's not my specialty.
It's not mine either, but...
My logic says yes, but maybe the spell intent isn't that dirty blood and clean blood is defined by our logic, but magic logic of blood is blood. Clean or dirty, blood is blood.
The other idea I had was, you know how I could take Fireball and make it not hurt anyone in our party?
I mean, I just felt like you just put a shield around us when you do that.
It kind of works that way, yeah. I was thinking maybe if I do like that effect, but so it doesn't target you, but targets the things that aren't you inside of you.
I'm willing to give it a go. I do not want to be saving. I don't want to die now. Like that defeats the purpose.
A trial by fire, that would be a real test of endurance.
That is...
Damn it, Flittish.
I highly recommend that series if no one's read it before.
That is a good series.
Well, yeah, could give that a go.
I'm I mean, I know we were planning to go to this castles thing and whatever, but uh, if the fire thing doesn't work, maybe we should speed our way to the paladins. Maybe they have something that can cure this.
Maybe we didn't have a lot of luck with them when we tried to cure Flittish of her disease inflicted by an aboleth. They couldn't do anything there. That's why Ada has all that blood transfusion stuff.
Right, but they are keeping this plague you say contained, right? They must have a way to maybe they can contain it with if this I don't know if this plague is as strong or similar as this condition that Soph has, but I don't think I think it would be worth considering if the trial by fire does not work.
Yeah. Well, if you want, we can give that a go, Soph, the trial by fire. Let's get you healed up as best as we can, so everything is, has its best shot.
Sure thing.
I will.
Should we wait till tomorrow, or do you wish to do it now, Soph?
Damson was saying something. What were you saying?
No, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, go on. All right then.
Yeah. I'm just gonna cure wounds on Sylph to get their HP to max, and then try the spell I was thinking of on Sylph, using careful spell to not target Sylph, only to target the things that are the disease inside of them, to see if that maybe works.
Roll me a medicine check.
Can I use recap inspiration?
No.
Could I
yeah.
help him?
Are you proficient in medicine?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Okay. 9.
That's good.
You're not quite sure how any of this works, Damson.
Yeah.
You haven't thought about any of this in over a year, ever since you got Ada.
Yeah. I will look to Sylph. Ready when you are. Provided you still want to go that route.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Okay. I will. Such a dumb idea. I will careful spell immolation on Sylph. Try to target just the disease.
Sylph, you are okay with this, correct? Out of character. Tora.
Yeah, I will see where it goes. I find this hilarious.
Okay.
Can I just point out we're on a flammable wooden ship?
In a closed-off room, but yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
yeah, it's all right. It's careful. It's a careful. So
right, yeah,
the ship is safe.
Yeah, look, I'm careful spelling Sylph, so Sylph doesn't take any damage from it.
Is that how that works? Are
I
you?
don't think that's how that works.
You have to target something. So you're targeting the boils with it.
I'm targeting the disease. Let me just double check this.
You are targeting something physical with immolation.
Yeah, maybe you want to do it outside.
Let me double check the wording on it.
In the water?
on the plank.
Actually, let me double check the wording. Hold on. Target one creature see within range. They must make a dex save or take damage. And careful spell, the way that is worded,
is you exempt a creature from taking the damage. So If the
Yeah.
disease was a creature, you could target it as such. But you can target the wound and with your 9 medicine hope, but that's, you know, I'm not going to say anything.
And immolation can't be extinguished by non-magical means. Just throwing that out there too.
Well, unless I end the
Like under
concentration.
the water.
Yes,
Yeah.
ending the concentration does end immolation. That is correct.
This feels like a you can certainly try moment.
It is.
This
You
is,
can. Tora gave consent. That
this
is
is a trial by fire.
literally. Or fire
believe
by
in yourself.
trial. I don't. It just.
I feel like I'm the only one cheering him on. That he can do it. Come on.
Damson, you doing it?
Yeah, I committed to it. I got permission. Seems like a good idea.
Okay.
Above the table, quick reminder: every day I've been ritually casting, whatever the breathing
Water
underwater
breathing.
is. Water breathing. Thank you. Just-
Breathing under.
So, if I suddenly jump off the ship, I'm okay.
And since Ada said to stay far away, like, okay, let's back up in case, like, because Ada said to not be close. I guess, assuming they burst or something.
Okay.
Well,
Oh.
I mean, understanding fire, the worst part would be they boil over, which if you've seen like a boiling saucepan.
I mean, does the ship have a plank? Do you want to be standing on the plank?
Actually, yeah. Do you want to be standing on top of the ship for this instead of in a room?
Maybe we could put like 2 rowboats together, opposing each other, and be inside there.
But do you know what? Why don't you tie me at the front of the boat so whatever happens, you know, if anyone can see, they will stay away from the boat. So at least if I do die, it will have a succession with it.
Yeah,
All of the
until-
undead just see you
until the ship
light
goes.
someone on fire and go, no. It just.
One, I'm not going to let you die. I would off myself if that happens. 2, not tying to that because, yeah, let's head to the deck and try it.
Here, you have the healing potions with you, so right?
Yes.
Okay, so I have 5 more on hand, so I'll just hand you all the potions. You could chug them all, see if it helps you.
Okay.
We're not being quiet about this at all, so they can hear it outside the room.
Yeah.
I'll look at Mr. Amazing and Flitter. We should probably go to the opposing side of the ship.
Do they have a? Yes, Baroness, that's a good idea. Maybe we should get a rowboat and tie a rope onto it. Hang out there until they figured out what they're doing.
Arrow of double gonorrhea. All the bad feelings about this. Alarms are going off. So, Sylph,
Yes.
Damson,
Yeah.
you cast the spell. You target the boils, the blood, or Sylph.
I'm only targeting the disease.
Nope,
so...
that is not a creature. The blood I will allow to count as a creature, because that is Sylph. The boils is the skin. I will count that as a creature.
I think she'd end up targeting the boils because I have to see it within range. I can't technically see Sylph's blood at the moment.
Okay. Then Sylph, it is your choice to give a dex save or trust Damson in this scenario.
Trust Damson with my life.
Beautiful. Go ahead and roll the damage, Damson.
Okay.
And I feel like we have a mood change in the song.
What?
Yep, here we go.
You're just inventing the spell of boiling blood.
Yeah. All right, so at first, Sylph, you look at the wound on your arm and you see the focus point of all of this hyper-specific fire targeting against it and exempting you as it does. And as it hits against the boil begins to, well, boil over. And then it begins to spread across your wound. You suffer 24 points of fire damage, Sylph, as you begin to... Oh, you're on fire. Like, it's just your arm, but you're on fire.
Oh. Oh.
Start chugging.
Ah.
Cure wounds, 3rd level.
Yeah, the immolation keeps going, though, so it's spreading across the arm now.
And I cut concentration, seeing it actually catching Sylph on fire. Nope.
Ah. Ah. Do you smell that?
It smells like burnt hair. I beat you to it.
That's a good one.
Joey, you get an inspiration for that one.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we know that doesn't work. Are you okay, Sylph?
We don't know yet. We gotta keep going.
They were catching on fire.
You see the boils, I mean, they're still blue there, but now there's a large burn mark, like, all over past their elbow. Remember,
That
immolation is something that destroys people.
Only if they go to 0 HP.
Are you targeting his? What are you trying to? What are you targeting?
I tried to get the disease in there. The boils and everything in. I targeted that.
Maybe the blood. Try the blood.
I can't see the blood.
You
I
can
need
now.
to see it.
It's-
Okay, look.
You can see it now. See, look.
Okay, target the blood. Do it. Stop asking questions. Go.
I need to change sorcery points over to get another 5th level. I will try targeting Sylph's blood, being very careful, like extremely careful not to cause that a reaction again.
Sure.
So careful spell so that Sylph's blood, them, are exempt. Just anything that's not Sylph is going to get hit.
Okay. So, Sylph, I will ask you yet again. Do you trust Tamsin and just take it, or do you want to try to dodge?
I think the other person inside of Sylph will force them to dodge.
Okay. Roll me a dex save, then.
A 20.
You have
That
advantage?
succeeds.
I do with using my Misty Step.
Ooh, perfect. So, as you feel that focal point, this pressure of fire begin to target against the blood, you remember what just happened against your skin. Where, yes, the boil was the original intention, but this spell is designed to eradicate life if it touches it. If it touched your blood, it will destroy everything the blood is connected to. So you very quickly, at the last moment, go, nope. Roll the damage, you take half. As you felt your blood physically boiling inside of your body. So you take 11 fire instead. You felt
Okay.
your blood physically boiling in your body. And now your lips are cracking.
I
I
hand.
know what a hot pocket feels like.
I feel like Sylph gets an inspiration for that one.
I'll allow it.
I hand Sylph a water skin of water, seeing their lips crack. Okay. That
Did it
didn't work
help?
either.
No. I think we've learned something new, though. New ways to harm people, that's for sure.
Definitely.
Victoria, write this one down for the future.
Ada,
She's
that
not
was
there.
already
Oh.
in your book. But just-
Wait, is Victoria not here? Where were we getting these ideas from?
It's all you, baby.
I think that was the red drag. I think that was the dragon side of me saying those ideas.
I'm gonna go to Victoria now. Thank you for your help, though.
Okay.
Please don't help
Outside.
me anymore.
Outside the room, the three of you have heard everything transpiring. And Ada, your passive medicine knew that none of that was. No, that's not how any of that works. That's not how magic works. That's not how medicine works. That's not how blood works, or skin, or people.
Does she just have like a vein popping out of her forehead? And just like head in her hands. I'm like, I'm with idiots.
So,
You're fucking dumb.
the three of you, were you doing anything during their experimentations and screams of pain?
Well, I was going to the opposite side of the ship.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Flemish has just been pacing this whole time.
So, all right then. If the three of you were just listening and observing, Sylph, you walk into the doorway and you see at the opposite end of the ship is just Victoria standing there.
Okay, I just Misty step to be in front of her. Hi.
The
I need
captain
your help,
immediately runs
please.
away from you.
And I run away as well. I don't have my mask on right now.
Oh, I've been burned alive. Not a
Makes it
pleasant
even worse.
feeling.
Smell
Who
of
would
burnt
knew?
fur.
That the blood is connected everywhere. Oh, I thought it was just like a bag inside of me that once something pops, it just reroutes out. I'm joking, of course. My speaky isn't good. Please fix.
-3 charisma. Yeah, that's right.
That's the smell
What's
of
in it for
roasted
me?
rabbit.
A kiss.
No, thanks.
Oh,
Well, let me see.
I'll still accept that kiss if you don't want it.
You can have it. I don't want a disease kiss.
okay, agreed.
You're very brave, Sylph. A very brave knight.
Thank you. So are you.
Well, fine. I will fix you. But first,
Thank you.
who's
Wait,
the best?
by fix.
who's the
Well-
most talented and skillful person you ever knew?
I can't actually answer that because that would actually kill me. Because of my kind, if you know my ruler, then to speak of disrespect is never the rightest of choices. But second best is you, my lady.
Second only to an archfey?
That's an ego boost.
Sure, I'll take that.
I mean, you already successfully cured another with medicines that you made yourself. You are a literal genius, a spark within life. You are an importance that your study will go out and help so many more. You are a genius.
Fine, I'm glad you finally realized. Okay, let's go fix this shit then. By the way, oh, I should go back to my accent. Removing just the boils would never work. They're just a symptom. You would remove them and then you'd have new boils until you wouldn't have anywhere else to have new boils on. So let's not go about that. I will need to do a blood transfusion.
Question. Could you just like prestidigitate the blood, pull it out, clean it, put it back in? So that Sylph is
Go on.
so that Sylph is just having their own blood and not others? Because that was their whole point of contention.
Ada.
And
Sorry.
What?
I thought you were done. I apologize, Dempsey.
yeah. Because I want to respect Sylph's wishes of not having other people's blood in them.
Medicine check on that, Ada.
Mm.
Let's see if you It's
Okay.
at least a fun thought.
Yeah. 19. No,
Um,
20. 20. That's my
a-
minimum.
Animated suspension. If you were able to remove the blood but preserve the body so that you could reinstate the blood into them after cleaning it, in theory that would work, but you would need a way to... This is where you start dipping into necromancy. Not as in, it's alive necromancy, but like,
Yeah.
revivify is necromancy.
It is, yeah.
So technically, if you could remove the blood from Sylph, have a moment to cleanse it, and then refuel it into Sylph, in theory, that would work without a transfusion, but that sounds like a whole third level spell.
Well, this it's an interesting thought. I will say, just pointing this out, that if it was that easy, it would probably have already been an established process. In theory, it could work, but I don't think we should experiment with that right now. I mean, we're already experimenting with using blood from a different creature, Sophis.
Oh, I had one other thought. You know those spells that make people smaller or bigger?
Yes?
If we made Sylph bigger, got their blood then, and then put them back to their normal size, could you use that blood you took out when they were bigger? Because it's, I mean, they'd have more, right?
No, it's just the blood cells would also be bigger. So it's the same sort of amount of blood. It's just the... You probably don't know about cells, do you?
Like prison cells?
No. It wouldn't work.
I do know about cells. I know about Duracell, the powerhouse of the cell.
Right.
Well,
Sorry, not good speaking again.
if Sylph wishes a magical, solution to this, maybe the paladins could help if we went to find them.
Well, I mean, yes. I mean, there are paladin orders and that are dedicated to the healing arts, I suppose. But this is a rather immediate matter we need to deal with.
Yes, and we did run into a whole city of Palor where they had paladins there, and it was a different disease, but the Baroness, Ada, Victoria, I don't know why I'm getting her name wrong, Victoria was able to help them out. And the whole city of paladins and a very high level, not high level, an arch cleric, a very strong arch cleric was there, and they couldn't do it either. And those paladins, by the way, are weeks long journey in the
About a year away.
the other direction that we're heading now.
Right.
There are paladins in the place that we're heading, but they again don't trust
Triggle,
outsiders
sorry.
because of the plague. So those would not be good people to ask because they would kill us immediately.
Right.
Well, I mean, have we ever, I guess, Victoria, have you ever had a documented encounter with a being like Sylph being affected with this disease? Maybe he can simply overcome it through will.
Are you calling me undocumented?
There goes
Just
my
because
I come from
monetization.
ours-
Thanks.
Well, I mean,
You're good. You're good. Keep going.
What I do have, well, I don't have them, but I have read documents about the blue rot disease. I studied it during my education, and every case of it that went untreated proved fatal.
Even
In-
on Fae?
So every case, I don't know the particulars of every single case. There might have been Fae as well that have been exposed to it, and but by all accounts, it looks like Sylph is already suffering the same symptoms as the ones that a regular human would have. And those are, in the end, fatal.
Well, I think we should respect his will for
Right, and
endurance.
sure.
But-
I.
Sylph, didn't you just ask for
yeah,
help?
Go ahead.
Say that again?
Didn't you just ask Victoria for help, or did I misunderstand that? I might have misunderstood.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
And that would involve a transfusion.
Are you okay with that, Sylph, or do you still want to do without that?
I support your will either way.
Yes.
Could I do it with myself?
Like,
Yourself?
is there
Would you
another?
tie down
Fusion with
cat?
themselves.
What did you mean?
Cat's a different person. Yes. So, what if we change, tie them down, you get their blood, which would be clean, switch back, then transfusion?
I don't know how that would work.
I'm sorry.
Because you share the same body, so wouldn't Cat also have it?
We don't know.
Also, isn't Cat like part ghost?
Well, I mean, if you're asking if I'm alive or not, that is very rude.
No, not you. It's just I remember Cat was all wispy after we brought them back.
Well, because they died.
Yeah. That's
Well,
what I
I
was
could-
asking.
You know,
let me
if
just.
that-
So if okay, let's. Okay, I will point out. Yes, you are onto something there. But Cat is, as you know, undead, and has been for a while. Cat's blood would not be clean. And introducing Cat's blood into you. Well, I don't want to risk letting the cat out of the box, as it were.
Fair enough.
And to clarify, you're not putting Sylph's blood into Sophus, you're just taking blood out of Sophus, right?
Yes, I'm taking blood out of Sophis and into Sylph while draining the bad blood at the same time.
You still have the container of the sailor's blue rot blood.
Right.
Are you gonna drink that?
Oh,
No.
Oh, that came through.
Yes, it did.
mean- That would be a useful poison bottle.
For a vampire.
Just throw it on someone.
Well, I'm glad to know that there are someone else who can see the opportunities and presented by
no.
such things.
Only on monsters, of course.
The Felicish understands why I'm caution about the transfer. That's more in her arsenal.
Okay, then
Well, the choices I'm basically presenting you with are blood transfusion or death. I cannot heal you of this without doing that transfusion.
I will
Okay, I go
point
for
out the
cake.
animated. Sorry, I will point out the animated suspension. Ada, I was trying to allude that you could do it. Higher DC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry if I didn't make that clear. Like, you can do that. It's just a higher DC. Because you're trying to keep them alive without blood being in their body.
Oh, do you
Right.
wanna do
I
it?
don't have any ways of doing like a magical animated suspension, if that's what you're thinking.
Oh, I know, but that's why I said it's necromancy of... Your character does get revivify eventually.
Yeah, yeah. Um. Well, I mean, the third option here is that potential for animating, keeping you in suspension, draining all of your blood and cleaning it. Because there's no point in draining some of the blood and then injecting it back and then draining some more because it would only get infected again. So we would need to completely drain all of your blood, which would kill you unless we have some way of keeping you alive somehow, and that's on dead bodies. I can only do an autopsy.
I can cast Spare the Dying.
That does stabilize someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if they don't have,
I don't know how it would work, so
If they don't have blood, that is a type of stabilization.
Don't
But
know.
I kind of want to go that path just in case we might come. Only because this is when they come up close and just say to you, "I'm not alive."
Well, it seems like that is the only option then. I cannot guarantee it will work. And I take no responsibility if Sylph dies for it.
I mean that would mean Cat would come out, right?
unfortunately, yes.
Out of character, there's Ada's motivation for it to succeed.
Or not to do it at all. I like it.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is a fair point, Dempson. And one that I really don't want to explore. I'm sorry to say. I want to help, but you're talking about bringing, I mean, most likely bringing back a creature that is, well, at this point, completely, I would assume, hostile.
No, I don't think Cat would hold that kind of grudge against you.
Maybe not Cat, but what about that other entity?
I mean, I'm sure they're very entertained about this whole situation.
That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
But end of the day, it's still a choice of transfusion from Sophis or try for the suspended thing, because you can do, you go into that like meditative like sleep, don't you, Sylph? Like how elves do.
Yes, to rest. I don't actually sleep.
I mean that could help. I don't know.
Ignore that. That's me.
Yeah, Mr. Mason just wants Sylph to go on. No.
I will also point out that each moment we delay reduces the chance of the transfusion working properly as well.
Oh, okay.
The more constitution someone has, the easier they can survive.
Okay.
Let's get it over and
Ultimately-
done with.
What?
He's Sylph said get it over and done with. Just out of character. Just I don't know why I said it in an accent voice.
Okay.
So, are we doing the animated suspension? Higher DC? Or are we doing good
Transfusion.
old-fashioned transfusion? Praying that the blood is compatible. I think we should have a party vote for this. Or actually, no, Sylph, straight up. It's your character. Would you like to risk the higher DC? Or the transfusion?
I think the transfusion as Aiden feels more comfortable with it. If she doesn't wish to go into that route, I'm not going to push her. Of doing Revivify. There we go.
No, it is your character.
Yeah.
Good? You're okay with that,
Yes,
Tora?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well then, time to set up all of this again. Now, you get Sophis over on the chair. Sophis, you see this very large contraption that Ada has to take out and connect to your arm. She hands you a bellow-looking thing that she instructs you on the rhythm of pumping it that allows your blood to be filtered out of yourself, which feels weird, and over into a container. Everything about this is so much more scientific and difficult for you to comprehend. It is something that is beyond anything you've engaged with previously.
Wow.
Ada, alchemist supplies, advantage, wisdom.
Wisdom.
Because of the medicine. Medicine's wisdom, right?
Yep.
I
Yes.
believe now it's wisdom. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't use wisdom for the previous rolls.
Uh-oh. No, I told you dexterity on one of them because that's what it was meant to be. The first one is wisdom. The second one is dexterity. The third one is intelligence.
All right. Well, shit. Do I have any?
Wow.
It's
Oh,
still
I
a
had 'em-
17.
Yeah, that's true. No, it's a 15.
Oh. Proficiency 4, wisdom 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you have like an inspiration from someone?
I do have one inspiration, so yeah, I'll use that and reroll.
Go ahead, re-roll it.
22.
We love 22. So, you set up the mechanism with Sophis, getting the contraption completely set up and ready, and go over towards Sylph so that you can execute the transfusion. As the blood is already pumping and flowing, you set up a third container at this point where you'll be able to siphon off Sylph's blood separately and store it over there. Next, I need you to roll me your... Oh, the first one was supposed to be herbalism. It's fine. Alchemist check this time, sleight of hand advantage, dexterity.
Okay.
This is you removing the new boils that are on them.
Yep. 25.
Okay. You manage to go over the burn wounds, and despite them charring and harming Sylph, they actually did make targeting the source of the boils much easier. And also, it numbs Sylph completely in those areas. After an immolation, your surgical knife does not hurt nearly as much. Sylph, as you are lying there, you hear Victoria giving the consistent instruction of the pumping of blood, the rhythmic nature of all of this, and you can feel the incredibly gentle touch that she has when she is handling this. There's a deliberate sense of not harming you as she is committed to this act of saving you. The knife is barely pressure against your skin as everything is happening, and it is painful, but you know that you feel like it could be far more painful than it currently is. So, as you are feeling this, the wound seems to have grown significantly in all of this time and debate. It's no longer just around the scar of the arm, but there's also boils across the neck heading up towards the jawline of Sylph. A few of them on the back as well, but you tend to it as best as you can and removing each of them, allowing a little bit of a healing potion drip over top of them to seal up the wounds so that none of them get infected. As you go through this process, the last thing you have to do is your medicine check to make sure you have done this all properly. Make sure everything is contained. There's no remnants of blue rot anywhere in this room, chamber, outside of the sealed canisters that you invented.
All right. So, advantage on that as well from other proficiencies? Or
I believe this one was the straight medicine.
Last.
No, it was alchemist medicine gave you advantage.
okay. So another alchemist check.
Yes.
All right.
Intelligence on this one.
Okay.
This is knowing everything that you need to clean up.
Yep.
19.
So, yep, 19.
Yeah. Sylph, Sophis, Ada. At the end of the transfusion, you see the last remnants of all of the sheets that were newly brought in, the clothes that were worn on your torso, and everything else that she interacted with being placed into a barrel, and the barrel being sealed up. As Ada is moving over towards the door, Ada, you, at this point, have spent the better part of an entire day doing surgeries. When you open up the door, seeing Damson still outside, Flittish there, Mr. Amazing hanging nearby, and all three looking like they're ready to nod off, you can see the breaking of dawn as you've spent the entire evening doing this. But Ada, Sylph will be okay. Sylph, you may restore your missing stats, just you need a long rest to be completely removed of all ailment.
Is Sylph alright? Did it work? If it didn't, I swear I'm going to kill you.
I am almost 100% sure it worked.
Damson looks relieved.
Now I need to go get some rest.
And destroy the crate.
Right. We should burn this as well.
I don't think crates count as creatures. No. Unless it's a mimic.
But it's mundane. It's much easier to burn. You can put it on a raft, light the shit on fire. It's gonna destroy it. But at the end of all of that, after you take the object and place it down into the waters, allowing it to drift a little bit ways away and igniting it on fire, Sylph, you're able to move a little bit, being helped by Sophis, who, Sophis, now you are also equally tired from the bloodletting that happened. You step outside and you see dawn breaking. The morning sun glowing brightly and feeling warmth filled into you without sweat or fatigue. You see the blazing fire of all of the ailment that is left out there. And Ada, when you finally wash up and remove your mask, you have the most heavy-set bags under your eyes of, at this point, 8 hours of surgery on 2 individuals.
Yeah, I will go get some rest. If you should keep a watch on Sylph while he recovers.
I'll keep a watch on him.
I
Right.
am going to as well, as I'm going to help. Go on.
If you see any sign of a boil appearing, I am sorry, but there is nothing more I can do.
Damson will nod, and will help Sylph and Sophus get to their resting areas.
Okay.
Thank you, Ada.
You're welcome.
Sylph. Anything you would like to
They
do?
are probably just wanting to find somewhere just to rest and recuperate their missingness and trying to refigurate and reconfig their mouth.
So, as you find a place to lay down and rest your eyes a little bit, Damson sitting, being vigilant, Sophus laying down nearby as well. Ada, you go down below deck to sleep. It has been a very hard-fought day, but even at the end of the day, you begin to relive a memory that you unlocked during the surgery. This one was not pain-riddled. This was not one that forced its way into your mind and shattered through the barrier. It's a memory that you seem to have slowly unlocked through the actions you were taking. While you were captive, imprisoned, forced to work on this plague that was happening, there was one night, as you were lying there, trying to scheme a way for you to escape. In this night, your cell door opened quickly. You look over, and there was the servant, the only person you had considered a friend through all of this. The only person assisting you inside of their estate. She came over to you looking desperate. Miss Ada, I have a problem. It is my father. He seems to have gotten the disease. I stole the master's key to... Please help him. And she gestures, and her father comes stumbling in as you concede the disease that you crafted. And in that moment, Ada, you had a choice. You could easily overpower the two of them, steal the keys, and make a run and escape from all of this. But you swore you would always help. Anybody who is lesser, lower than you in status, anybody who was innocent in this world, if they needed help, you would help them. And instead of overpowering, and instead of making a run for it, you stayed up for nearly 20 hours, assisting him, staving off the plague that you knew so much better than anybody else. During this time, you even saw your captor, your betrothed, noticing you doing this. And when he saw the cage open, you saw worry on his eyes, but you did not stop for a moment, even as he stormed into the cage, trying to make sure you were still there. You were tending to your patient. Him realizing what you were doing, he stayed back. And you saw him taking notes out of the corner of your eye. In that personal journal that he kept on his nightstand. And he allowed you to cure this man of his disease. At the end of it, you leaned back in your cell as he took the servant, her father, away, closing and locking it. And then he looked down upon you. You really are too soft. A better woman would have been able to escape through all of that. And what did you say back to him?
Let me think. I would say a better woman would have made sure you were properly dead.
He smiles, locking the cage yet again as you saw that fleeting moment of freedom ellipse. Some few days ago, later past this, you were approached by the servant girl. You can tell she was beaten, bruised from her outlandish attempt and disobedience of her lordship. But as she was handing you your food to survive off of, she did tell you one thing. He made a full recovery. And you felt that relief in your chest. So, as you are resting, reliving that memory that you have gotten back, knowing the cure is out there, you see the physical of everything is what you were undeniably better than anybody else at. Surgery. Nobody understood it like you. Nobody could handle the blood, the organs, all of the muscles, the tissues, the handling of the knife. Nobody understood it like you, but he took the notes of everything you committed. He created a cure for this. And now you know where it is.
Yep. I'm making a note of that as we speak.
But everybody, hit your long rest buttons. Whoo-wee!
Ooh, ooh, nice flashback.
Good flashback.
Yeah, that was great.
See? Ada's a human too.
Is she though? I thought she was a half elf.
Wow.
No,
Actually, at
that
this
was
point, I don't think any of us know. She's so many disguises.
All of them have been human, actually.
That's true.
So definitely an elf.
Mhm.
But yes, everybody hit those long rest buttons. Congratulations.
Heck yeah.
Sylph, you wake up in the morning, stretching, and other than that bald spot of fur on your arm, you feel amazing. Like, So good.
I understand how vampires feel now. This is terrible.
I feel like Damson, as he was waking up, just laughs at that.
I am in the morning. I'm going to try to find the Baroness. Waiting for her as she wakes up.
I mean, wouldn't that be Sylph's arm?
The barrenness.
Yes. Yeah. It took me a second.
Yeah. I saw your.
Thank you.
That's another inspiration one too. Yeah. Keep the puns.
Hey.
The puns are good today. Puns are good. But yeah, you approach over towards her.
First of all, good job yesterday. That was amazing. Your talent is far beyond anything I've ever seen. I am a bit concerned. I don't think we should go to the Isle. If something were to happen to you, and the rest of us wounded, I don't think there's coming back. And if we don't come back from that, there's nothing we can do to save your kingdom, your family, Flittish's tribe. I don't know if it's worth the risk. Perhaps later, after we solve the plague, we can come back.
I agree. Oh, and I had a bit of a flashback, dream, memory during the night.
Oh, interesting.
There is a cure for the plague.
Oh.
It might not have been, let's say, developed, but the foundation for it is made. And it is most likely kept. I would have to look at the notes, but my ex-fiance's journal. I recall actually having cured a person from the plague. This was at least could have been an early version of the plague, but it's at least the same essence. So there is that. We need to I'll see if I can remember more, but
yes,
knowing this is at least a very good start for.
Absolutely. You said your ex-fiance's journal. Do we know how we could come across that or find it?
Well, he usually kept it in his nightstand. People are creatures of habit, so I would guess that he still does. He probably expects me to be dead already. Although I suppose those wizards might have put two and two together, and maybe they still have some connection with them. But at least, yeah, it should be in his journal.
Yeah.
We'll need to sneak into the Caillou mansion, I think.
This is good.
Or
This gets
maybe-
us one step closer. Or maybe what?
Well, yeah, no. I'm assuming that's what we'll have to do. I'm not sure, of course, that he'll be there, but yeah, we'll know more about this when we get into Nyrond.
Perfect.
But yes, in any case, I agree. We should not deal with this haunted island thing right now, I think.
Yes. We should inform the others about your flashback and your revelation on this journal, and also let them know that we don't think it's a good idea to go to the island.
Yep.
All right. So, the two of you head up above deck where you hear Sylph proclaiming they know how vampires feel, Damson chuckling, Sophis waking up, Flittish waking up. Everybody's back together.
Oh,
Good morning.
good morning.
Afternoon, I suppose.
Good time of day.
Right.
Actually, that should be a code phrase. Good time of day.
Yeah. How are you feeling, Soph? Apart from the vampire thing.
Oh, I'm feeling quite very well, actually.
That's good. And no lumps or boils anywhere?
Not that I'm aware of. But you're
Oh, good.
welcome to take a look if you want to.
No, I mean it would have manifested already if it didn't fully work. So
Well, maybe you should look at Sylph. We can give you privacy, but just in case there's any rash or boils with areas that they can't see.
Why would we need privacy?
Very well then.
right.
Sylph
It's,
just strips down.
It's a herring on
but
them, like they're. Go on.
it won't be necessary anyway. It's you're alive and well, and I can't see any obvious boils, which I would have been able to do if you had survived a full night of this disease spreading further.
Which I am thankful for.
Good. You should be.
There was some good news. Victoria, do you wish to share?
Yes. I had a bit of a memory flashback, recollection. That's the word. During the night, and I'll just look around to see if there's no sailors or captains standing about. I recalled that there is actually a cure for the plague.
really?
Oh,
Yes. I made one. Although I don't quite remember it.
do you remember how?
I remember treating someone who had the plague, and they made a full recovery. I can't know for certain if this was the, let's say, the final iteration of the plague, but it has at least the same hallmarks of it. And we'll need to, once we get to Narond, we'll need to sneak into, well, I mean, we could probably immolate our way in as well. Into House Caillou, or their mansion.
Question.
Yes.
Do you remember making the cure or perform? You said you performed the cure.
Well,
do you know how
I-
long it took you to perform the cure?
I don't remember all the details of exactly what I did, but I remember spending almost a full day and night treating an elderly victim of the cure, of the plague.
So it's not a quick cure; it's a long one.
Right, but keep in mind this was a sort of it came about due to a rather desperate plea from a serving girl. It was well, I had to improvise it, but my ex-fiance, he happened upon us while I was performing this procedure, and he actually let me do it, and he took notes of it, and those notes are what we need. They should be in his journal, which should be in his nightstand. while he's not carrying it about, at least.
You're saying he just sat back and watched?
Yes. He has a very pragmatic and curious mind as well.
Huh. Well, at least
Don't
you know
get me
one
wrong,
thing.
he's fully an asshole. But,
Well, I mean, someone. I mean, at least we know one thing about him for sure. Aside from that, at least he's into voyeurism. Like sit back and watch other people do all the work.
well, yeah, that's a fair categorization, I suppose.
Where I'm from, we just call that a cuck.
You guys are insinuating my BBEG is a cuck. That's where we're at right now. That's where. That's what. All right.
If the chicken roosts,
All right. Yeah. Let me just.
Right. Well, I mean, he's also definitionally a cuck. I mean, if we are still married, I mean, I've had some fun since then.
spill the tea.
I hate all of this.
Well, that's
Just be
great.
glad we don't have skywriting.
Yeah. Well, that's.
Just right in the sky. You're a cuck. And
Yeah.
Well, that's great to know that you got your memories back. I'm going to vote we don't go to this castle anymore because I don't want to go through that again at all.
Yes, that's what Mr. Amazing and I landed on as well. We shouldn't take the risk of in getting more of these diseases, or this disease. And
Not
if
only
I get
that-
infected, we'll all be in trouble.
Not only that, they may have other ghouls and critters upon that island that we do not know about as of yet.
In that case,
Because
go on.
Satience does not mean smartness.
Hmm.
As you saw from the Banshee, they could go through the light, still attacked
Right.
us, which wasn't smart.
No, that's fair.
In that case, I feel like we should tell the captain right now before we get too close to that, and it's too late to turn away.
Captain. All right, we've arrived. Let's get on shore.
We're right outside,
Bye, guys.
everybody. Actually, you do see the light in the distance of the lighthouse of it.
No, we've decided against it.
Wait, what?
Considering what we just went through to cure your ship, your crewmate, and our companion here, yeah, no, what? I think we're going to stick to the tails and not go towards it.
We'll come
I-
back in the future when we have more knowledge on how to eradicate the disease quicker.
Don't
Yes.
worry, I'll give you 100 gold for the trouble you got to get us here.
No need. As much as I like your money, respect is earned. You saved one of mine and put one of yours at risk.
All right. But I mean, if this thing pops up regularly, we will come back when we have a higher level of understanding.
We'll come back when we make sure we can't get stabbed with another disease. I'm sure we can find something that's stab-proof. It's called armor.
Very well. Then shall we find our way over to Trigol, huh? We're only
Indeed.
a few hours off course. It's not that big of a deal.
All right. And do as they say. Yar har fiddly dooby. Or what is it? Being a private is all right to be.
I'm a captain.
Did,
Yes, Sophus?
I was just gonna go to Sophie like you did very well. You know, you have a battle scar now.
A part of you is inside of me.
And
You
I
don't
Yes,
have
marked-
any more.
that is true. Yes, the blood.
And hey, look, I marked you. She gives 2 thumbs up.
Hmm.
Is your
did
surname
it feel?
Galactico by any chance? Sorry.
Battle Star.
Battle Scar Galactico.
Ah,
Oh.
brother, save me.
Yeah.
All right.
This is what happens when we go 2 weeks without the game.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
Look, we
I
had-
haven't been the worst today.
So
Surprisingly.
you've been on very good behavior. I appreciate it. Actually,
Yeah,
I don't. I like the puns. So
Yeah, we all had to carry this shit because you weren't providing.
Well, sorry.
Does it feel uncomfortable with my blood in you?
Not particularly, and this is gonna sound terrible, but it seems young blood is pretty good for the body. I feel younger for some reason.
Hmm. That's good.
Slow looks over to Adeline. Yes, maybe the younger the better.
Well, yes, I mean, there are. You're not the first to have surmised that. You know, there's a story about this old countess who lived hundreds of years ago who bathed in the blood of virgins and all that. And there's also a rumor of one of the noble houses of Naron that they might be vampires. It's probably just a rumor, though. I mean, what are the odds?
Roll it.
If it is, please
No,
become
no.
Chocolate.
Sylva's feeling like a young rabbit hound and keep your 25. Okay.
Well, now that you're feeling better, do you still need all the health potions I gave you?
Oh, no, I didn't actually really use them, oddly enough. They hand you the 5 back.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry, use one.
Oops,
Ada was
okay.
doing that for the wounds as she was removing
That's
the
fine
boils.
by me.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Still hands him 5
one
back.
health potion.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
All right. So,
The fur will grow back, I do know.
yes.
Well, I think it would mature your legend if you're known as the battle scarred Harengon.
I'm just glad I didn't go for my first choice, was cutting off my arm as soon as it happened. Like, that was like an instant in my thought of, oh no, I've been nicked. Can I grow back a limb? And that part I don't know yet, and I didn't want to risk it.
Noble thoughts.
Thank you for not doing that. I don't think Ada's medicine can heal that as much as she wishes it to.
Well, we could have found some magic to give him his arm back eventually.
That's where Flittish comes in.
Don't you feel like
Cracks
it's?
knuckles.
Don't you feel like it's a bit of a it's cheating kind of? Always using magic for everything.
I mean,
It never sat right with me. Kind of. It just feels like the easy way out.
I mean, if that's how you feel, I can make it so that when you're falling, I don't cast fall on you next time.
Well, I mean, you don't have to. I have my boots of flying. I never said I don't
Which
appreciate
is-
magic. It's just
That's
using it to solve everything. You know, it's just. I mean, we need to have a
You
fuller
use the-
understanding of things.
you use the tools available. Why make your life harder?
Right, but what if those tools suddenly become unavailable? Then you're on bare feet. You wouldn't know how to do anything.
I still know how to shoot a crossbow, and I have my scales. Tink, tink.
Wait,
Right,
you
yeah,
changed
well,
my feet?
that's good.
We learned something else, I guess. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Well, we have I think we have a more concise plan coming together. I'll think more on what I recall about the Caillou mansion and its whereabouts and all that.
Would you not having magic not help you in your medical pursuits and stuff like that?
Well, I mean, could you phrase that again? if I didn't have magic, would it not be
No,
beneficial?
I'm saying
What
if
do
you
mean?
learned magic, wouldn't it be easier for you to pursue your medical skills?
Oh, yes, it would. And I do utilize some magical treatises in some of the methods I use. But
Yes, but go ahead.
yeah, no, it's not the shall we say the main focus of the medicinal method.
And
Her
luckily,
way is like alchemy, right? Just a different branch of it.
Right.
yes, and magic, although it's great and can do many marvelous things, I've seen some talent out of Victoria here, able to do things back where paladins and master clerics could not, and even setting someone on fire with magic wasn't able to do it last night.
Hey, look, to be fair, I thought it was kind of a good idea because, I mean, you boil water before you drink it.
Well, the logic was flawed, but there was some logic to it. And I will point out that not having fur in the afflicted area made it easier for me to cut away the boils.
Oh, so we helped. That's good. I always
Yes.
wanted to appreciate the Burning Man
Mhm.
contest.
Yes.
We
Also,
Sorry.
we did find out. We did find out roasted sylph smells really good.
No! Why would you bring that back up?
I mean,
It was like
He's
a
a
rabbit is-
human. Her
rabbit is
people
one of my
hunt rabbits.
favorite meals.
See? No, she wants to gobble me.
I mean,
Speaking of Sylph, if you ever do lose your arm, I'm more than happy to watch over it for you.
Like, and give me the bone back without.
Well, like, just, we might have to, Ada might have to reattach it or something, but until then, I'll keep it safe.
Thank you. I trust you. I know, hilariously, getting back an arm that doesn't have the meat anymore would be hilarious.
So I don't want to eat it. I just.
Oh, I would have. Or are you asking for my foot? You're drooling again.
There is a dark storyline that happened with a Harangon in the Tuesday evening campaign. I'll share with you guys after this.
oh,
Because of rabbit's feet.
Oh no.
Yep. Anyways, as you all are sailing, day by day goes by. You drift out of the near dive into the River
Right.
I Delta. That is the name of the river that you cross through. On the 5th day, the fog finally breaks. The morning light spills across the deck in long golden bands, glinting off the ripples of off of the River I Delta. After so many days of gray water and ghostly mist, the air feels startlingly fresh, crisp, clean, and cool against your face. You can smell the change before you see it. The faint tang of salt gives way to something greener, richer. The scent of pine forest and river reeds drifts in from the east. The water here is calmer, clearer. Beneath the surface, you can actually see the sand and smooth stone gleaming below. Flashes of silver where fish dart away from the ship's shadow. Gulls wheel overhead, crying bright and sharp as they circle toward shore. The lake's vastness disappearing behind you. And now just the web of glimmering channels that spill towards Tregol like veins of sunlight. Ahead, the coast begins to take shape. A rising line of pale cliffs dotted with towers and windmills alike. Wooden docks stretch out like fingers into the glittering water, crowded with fishing boats and merchant barges. Beyond them rises Tregol, the Lake Jewel of Nerond. The Lake Jewel outside Nerond. A city of clean stone and terraced gardens, sunlight spilling over whitewashed walls and red-tiled roofs. The sails catch a friendly wind, pushing you faster towards the harbor. The crew's mood lifts instantly. Laughter returns, the soft murmur of voices that had gone silent through the darker parts of the voyage. Tide Eyes even hums a few bars of some old sailor's tune as he takes the wheel. As you draw closer, the air fills with new sounds. The toll of ship bells, the rhythmic creak of rigging, the far-off chatter of 100 voices on the wharf. Bright pennants flutter above the harbor walls, the colors mirrored in the still water below. It's strange how quickly the tension melts away. The horrors of the mist, the sickness, even the memory of the drifting isle. They all feel distant now, half-dreamed. As the near dive lies behind you, vast and glittering, while ahead lies the promise of sunlight and shore. And as you all dock, the first thing out of the captain's mouth, "Everyone, meet me at the watering hole. First round's on me." And he claps, and the entire crew cheers loudly as he gestures towards all of you. Of course, you all are invited as well.
Thank you, Captain.
Yes, thank you very much. Well, be sure to take you up on that.
Please do. They have really good mead here. Really good. And that is everything I have planned, because at the beginning of the session I had to replan you guys going to an island, and now in this, okay. So, players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a great time. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.